If you're sick of traffic, rising crime, and overpriced homes, this might be the place you've been dreaming of. I'm talking about mountain views, peace of mind, and some of the most underrated outdoor trails in the country. All right, let's dive into the top 5 reasons why my wife and I moved to Spearfish, South Dakota, and why it just might be the perfect place for you too. Let's jump right in. Reason number one, the views are unreal. You literally wake up to landscapes that look like a postcard, pine covered ridges, beautiful oak and aspen trees, and those incredible golden sunsets that we enjoy almost every single night. The Black Hills surround you. You get views almost everywhere you look. It's just like being hugged by nature. Every season brings its own magic, especially fall and winter. If you love photography or just beautiful drives, this place delivers nonstop, especially the drive down Spearfish Canyon in the fall when the leaves are changing colors. It is absolutely magical. You can't miss that, okay? One of our favorite things to do here in Spearfish every night is we sit on the back porch and just enjoy the beautiful views of Crow Peak, Lookout Mountain, Spearfish Mountain, and sitting right around the fire pit almost every evening. You can enjoy that, especially right now. It is cooling off a little bit at night, and the weather is absolutely phenomenal. We're 75 to 80 degrees every day for the next 2 weeks, okay? So it really is absolutely magical and probably one of our top reasons we love South Dakota. The weather is amazing. Reason number two, there's no traffic at all. Okay, you can get across town in 8 to 10 minutes, even during rush hour, which really isn't even a thing here. It doesn't even really exist. Okay, you can leave your house anytime. You don't need to plan a time. Like in the bigger cities, when we're down in Scottsdale, it's like we got to account, like, is it 5 o'clock? We're going to have a little traffic. We got to do this, although there isn't much traffic down there, but it's nothing like, Denver. We've been to Denver a lot. And there you might have to plan an extra hour with that traffic. Okay. No honking, no stress, no gridlock. That's why, man, I can't even start with Denver. I mean, last time I was in Denver, we got in traffic for, I don't know, an hour to go 5 miles. And not only that, but it happened multiple times in one day. Okay. That simply doesn't exist here at all. It's not a thing. Another thing to consider is in a bigger city, parking always costs money everywhere. Okay. Like when we're in Scottsdale, you have to either valet or you have to pay. Typically, there is some free stuff downtown there, but in Denver, nothing is free. When we're down there, it's like $30 sometimes to park. Okay. Yeah. Last time I was there, I think it was like $40. It's just crazy. And you have to pay that every time if you want to take your car out. So when you want to come back, you got to pay it again. All right. Another thing is the roads feel safe, especially if you have kids or pets. You will oftentimes in the neighborhood see kids playing in the street. Maybe they have like a basketball hoop set up there right in the street. You see that a lot. I mean, it is awesome. Okay. Best of all, guys, you get your time back, more life, less sitting behind a windshield. Number three, that's important, practically no crime. Okay, this is another game changer for us. All right. Spearfish is one of the safest cities in South Dakota. We feel every single day. Most people don't even lock their car doors or even their front doors. Now, I don't recommend this, of course. And my wife locks up our stuff like Fort Knox because that's how she was raised. All right. When I used to go over to her parents' house, they actually had an alarm on the garage. So when you pull up, it's like, for about 10 minutes. Okay. So she was raised a little bit differently. We lock up like everything, like it's Fort Knox. But around here, you see winters in the vehicle running unlocked to keep them heated, of course. And most of the time, yeah, they're unlocked. Okay, it is super safe here. Another thing is people are very friendly. Okay, people wave. Like when you're driving up our block, we wave to every single person there. Okay. People look out for each other. It definitely still feels like, a little bit more like the good old days. All right. Here's a quick story for you. During COVID, I rented out my house for 40 days, okay, to somebody from Florida. And my neighbor, who is awesome, by the way, we just sold their house, unfortunately, but we got some really cool neighbors now too. So, anyway, my neighbor's awesome, and she kept waving to the renters, and they just didn't wave back. So finally, she went over there, saw him in the backyard, went up to the feds, and said, "Hey, guys, in this town, you wave to everyone. That's common courtesy." And he just didn't understand that. He was from a major city, which was Miami. And he said, "Well, that's just not something you do in Miami." So he said he'll be sure to do that from now on. And he did. Okay. So it's just a different deal here. All right. People wave. So if you're here, make sure you're waving to the neighbors. Okay. So it's a kind of town where kids still ride bikes everywhere and parents don't need to panic, which is huge. All right. Reason number 4, trails, side by side riding, biking, hiking, everywhere. Guys, like a lot of the people are moving here from this. If you love the outdoors, Spearfish is the ultimate playground. That's why most people actually end up moving here. There are trails right outside of town, okay? No long drives required. I have a Polaris Razor, and I can go right from my front door, hit the trails in under 20 minutes, ride them for hours, and just ride back home. This is just something we love to do on a casual Saturday or Sunday. We usually meet up with a buddy or two. They have side by sides. I'll give you a pro tip for side by side. You need it to plow your driveway here. So that's how I got a side by side because, I got to plow my driveway with the Razor. And, who needs a snowblower when you can use a side by side? So that's your pro tip for getting the side by side or ATV is you got to plow the driveway. Okay. So if you ride side by sides or ATVs, you're going to love this place. Okay. There's also tons of family friendly hikes and epic ones too. If you like a challenge, there's so many different hikes in all of the area. You can be there in 10 to 20 minutes, no problem at all. Okay. There are also incredible bike trails all around Spearfish. We used to take our kids all the way up Tinton, and there's a really nice trail that you can ride down. So we drop them off at the top, and then they ride down this trail all the way down, and they can just ride home from there. Nowadays, you got the e-bikes, so you could e-bike your way up that hill and then go all the way down. I had another client who was here, and they're looking at moving up in Miller Ranch, and they're using that nice little e-assist to get up that hill. But they love that location too because you can ride bike everywhere around here. Okay, so it's a very bike. They also do the Dakota 5.0. So that's another big event. Go ahead and look that one up. I'll post a link below for the Dakota 5.0, and that is a fantastic event. A lot of people come out to that. Okay, so there's endless exploring here, guys. There's hidden waterfalls, creek crossings, whatever you're looking for. This is truly an outdoor mecca, and it is an underpriced one, I think, for the value and the beauty. I think it's a little undiscovered. It's definitely more discovered now after COVID, but I still think it's undiscovered because we don't have prices at Jackson Hole or Steamboat or anything like that. So I still think it is a bit of an undiscovered gem for outdoor activities. Oh, also skiing right at Terry Peak. Okay, so about 45 minutes, you can be skiing in the morning, so you don't have to once again plan for traffic or any of that. But there is a lot of skiing, a lot of snowmobiling. I mean, it's just all right here, guys. This is an outdoor mecca. Okay. All right. Reason number 5. It is one of the nicest cities in the Black Hills. That's why I love it. It has the perfect blend of modern amenities, but still a small town charm. All right. The schools are excellent, especially if you're raising a family. They have some of the highest rated schools in the area. Black Hills University adds some energy, but it still feels peaceful here in town. And by the way, Black Hills State University is a fantastic college that is very reasonably priced. All right. There's a lot of good coffee shops, a lot of local boutiques, breweries. There's one of my favorites is Sawyer Brewing. It's right on the creek. Actually, I want to do a spotlight for that. So look forward to that coming soon. I'm going to do a spotlight on that brewery. It is fantastic. But there's Spearfish Brewing, Cove Creek Brewing. So there's a lot of different. But what I like about Sawyer Brewing is you can go there, sit on the creek, Spearfish Creek there, Enjoy their handmade pizza. Their pizza's phenomenal. The beer is really good. And it's a locally owned place, so it is fantastic. And lastly, but not least, this is my favorite city to invest in. I love Spearfish. If you're going to park some money here, this is the place to do it, in my opinion. There's a lot of great places, but I love Spearfish. Just over the last 20 years, it's seen more appreciation in real estate values than other cities in the area. So if you're looking to invest, I love Spearfish, and I think you'll love it too. All right, guys, do me a huge favor. Comment below what you love about Spearfish, or maybe what you hate about it. I don't know. But comment below. I'd love to see what you have to say. If you're getting value out of this, go ahead and tap the like button. It helps huge for the YouTube algorithm. And make sure to subscribe for more content like this. Goal is to get over 500 subscribers before the end of the year. We're getting close. We're about to 300. So I really appreciate all your guys' support. If you like real stories, honest tips, and behind the scenes insights, I've lived here my whole entire life. I just grew up in Sturgis, moved to Spearfish when I was 17. So I've lived here my whole life. And if you want honest feedback, this is the place to be. Spearfish wasn't just a move for me, it was a huge lifestyle upgrade. We found peace, community, and space to breathe again. If you've been thinking about a change, guys, Spearfish might be calling you too. If you're serious about moving to the Black Hills, don't wait. Hit the link for a free Zoom call, consult, or call me directly, guys. That line reaches me directly. Make sure and leave me a message. I don't answer unknown calls. So leave me a message and chat. I've already chatted with quite a few of you. I love the calls. Just a lot of people are calling me asking for information in the area. I'm totally good with that. Matter of fact, it gives me a lot of good ideas to do videos, because if you're asking me for that type of information, then I'll just do a video on it, because somebody else is probably thinking about it too, guys. I would love to help you discover if Spearfish is your next home. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one.